Hello, guys, gals, and of course, my non-binary pals. Today, this hour now is a special hour, a special time. You know what time it is? $3:04. I tried to hit this on the 2:40 like perfect time, but I couldn't. But who knows, maybe I'll try again tomorrow. Maybe I'll be up at 2:40 a.m. Maybe. Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. But anyways, the real event of the day is story time. The story behind my most important ShintaroCraft build. Transition, whoa. And transition done. Wow, that was some insane editing. Anyways, I'll be talking on this game for the rest of the duration of the story, since it's I think it'll be easier to edit. Also, since Kate introduced me to this recording feature recently. Anyways, story time. If you are severely old, or saw the videos recently in your youth, then you would know that I used to make videos recreating builds and locations from Ninjago in Minecraft. The first video was something that didn't really follow the remaining videos format. It was me just going over a build I had already created, that being the Ice Emperor's Castle from Ninjago Season 11, aka Secrets of the Peak Bidden Spinjitzu. Now, why did I just all of a sudden decide to randomly make that build? Well, it wasn't really random. Previous to that build, I had recreated literally practically all of Shintaro. I recreated the city, I made the entire underground area. It was kind of a story mode type map where you will go through all of the areas and events in order. It was actually literally my greatest creation. But but I'll delve into it later. But let's just say I cannot visit that world anymore at the moment, and I have no footage and weirdly no pictures, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure, I'm actually 100% sure I posted something onto Twitter about at least one of the areas, but I just can't find that post anymore. But yeah, anyways, the first actual creation and video I have is of the Ice Emperor's Castle. It was me just going through the build and just detailing everything I recreated and build. After that, I was like, you know what the heck, I'll just continue because I genuinely just loved building it. So I made what I think was, what was objectively the start to the series, the start to my passion for creating Ninjago builds in Minecraft, the Crystal King's Temple. It wasn't my first absolute banger, but out of all of the videos I made at that time, it's probably the one I put the most effort into it. And I know effort, that's kind of gross, it's kind of yucky, but I'm glad I put a lot of effort and attention to that build, because I think the final result was pretty amazing. I love that build so much. And after that build, I just continued. I went forth. I made Esther's Pyramid. I made the Lighthouse from Season 2, but more famously from Season 6. I made the Cloud Kingdom from Dragon's Rising, Lord Raz's Shadow Dojo, and next up, if you looked into the community posts history, next up was supposed to be something very, very, very special. Bro just interrupted the recording. That's so rude. That's my goat. But yeah, all of the prior builds, they were either just one building or location, or like in a Cloud Kingdom sense, all connected. This, though, this was different. This build was for Prime Empire. You see, another thing about the build is that I wanted to do one for every season. You know, we had the Crystallized build for Season 2, Dragon's Rising Season 1 and Season 2, one for Season 11. This one was going to be for Season 12. And at the time, dude, I absolutely adored Season 12. I mean, I still do. I love Season 12, but during that time, I was a Season 12 fanatic. If you didn't know, I used to go by Red Rexter, the red being from Red Visor. My skin used to be a recolored Red Visor, the skin I wore on the original ShintaroCraft server. I don't know if I have it like saved to this computer or on my server, but I mean, I can check. Actually, no. You can see it at the Pit Arena. I wore it on this server, I'm pretty sure. Right there. There it is. A classic, truly. I decided to stop off of it because like I eventually came up with like this design for my face and I really liked it so much. And like the problem with this skin is that that's the default the visor is on. I would have to, you know, go into skin settings and like change and turn off the hat layer. It's like when people saw me and killed me for my head, by default they wouldn't see, you know, the eyes. So I eventually made my new default skin. I'm not wearing it right now. This is my tournament skin. Yeah, I usually wear this for events, but I decided to wear it right now because, you know why not. But yeah, I had a red visor base skin. So it's safe to say that I loved Prime Empire. Because of that, I was going to do something special. It wasn't just going to be one building, one location. It was going to be literally all of Terra Domina, the last level in Prime Empire. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely cooking. I was going nutty. I had recorded and built literally everything. All that was left was the giant arcade cabinets. And now here is where I reveal something important. All of this was done, not on Java, but on Bedrock.
Talk about awkward!
I played on Bedrock because at the time Java literally, well, did I have Java at the time? I only bought Java because I wanted to play ShintaroCraft. That's literally the only reason. From 2014 beyond, I would just literally play Bedrock. So yeah, that's why I would make my builds on Bedrock. It also just ran much better on my old desktop, but yeah, everything I did was on Bedrock. And as you probably may know, Bedrock has a lot of flaws.
Gun.
Does your water taste funny?
Does your chest feel fine?
Yeah?
What?
Just you wait.
So much that it's kind of nicknamed Bug Rock. And you see, I encountered that flaw once before with my Shintaro build. I logged on, it just was gone, the entire world just literally gone. I couldn't get it back, so that was unfortunate. Then, here we are, I'm finishing up the arcade cabinet, literally like less than 100 blocks to go on the giant arcade cabinet, and then my computer just freezes. I let it sit for literally 3 hours, and I'm like, you know what, okay, whatever, I'll unplug it and plug it back in. Little did I know, that was a fatal mistake. I turned the computer back on, load up Bedrock, and the world is just completely annihilated, snapped from existence. I tried and I tried to get the world back. I watched so many videos, and I did go onto Reddit for threads. Again, just so many wrongdoings during this time. I sincerely apologize. But yeah, I really wanted to get that world back so I could finish the build, but it was gone. I lost it. And I had spent like so much time making that build. So when I lost it, it just literally killed any motivation I had to literally make the series at all. I just didn't finish it. I didn't make anything else after that. Technically, I think according to my community post, I made Lord Ross's Shadow dojo. So I had enough motivation to make at least one more build, but after that it was wraps, and I literally never made a Ninjago build ever again, like actually. Well, I mean, I started on one afterwards on another server for a Ninjago community member. I'm not going to mention their name, but you know, it was in between this server and ShintaroCraft 1. If you know, you know. I was going to make the Dragon Course Temple, but it didn't happen because certain things I'm not going to discuss. But yeah, for real, after that, I just didn't make any Ninjago builds. When I came onto this server, literally all I made was like Mixer related builds. And as time went on, I decided to become a full-on 9-to-5 Java player, completely abandoning Bedrock. Until they came out with that feature where, you know, you can well, not the feature, it's the that update, I forget what it's called, Vibrant Visuals. It's called Vibrant Visuals. Yeah, I saw Vibrant Visuals and it was like so unbelievably pretty, so I just had to boot up Bedrock again. Also, I just remembered I have the PNG tuber thing in the bottom right corner. I have not been changing the emotions this entire time. I sincerely apologize. But anyways, I loaded up Bedrock, and to my surprise, my absolute heartbroken surprise, I had literally nothing. Like, literally all the worlds were gone. Everything. You see, losing that Terra Domina world was heartbreaking, but it wasn't completely and utterly beyond devastating, because every time I started on a new build, I would make a new world. I would duplicate the world and then start like that duplication. So despite losing Terra Domina, I had all the other worlds. Like, I would build like everything on the same world. And whenever I started something new, I would again just make a copy of that map and start on that. But when I loaded up for Vibrant Visuals, it was just completely empty. I had nothing left. All of my builds, everything I had built from like 2014 on Bedrock, just like, you know, it just disappeared, gone. Also, Darth Melodis, Hop Down, let's go. So when I just took the pictures to see how nice Vibrant Visual was and shared them, I got rid of Bedrock and I've never touched it again since, because like that was just everything, not even just the Ninjago builds. As I mentioned, everything I made since 2014. And now that leads us to here. One night I'm just sitting, reminiscing about literally everything I lost on Bedrock, and I just sat and I thought about that arcade cabinet build. Again, I really adore Prime Empire, and that build was something I considered very special. So I thought, you know what, What the absolute heck? Screw it, let's ball. I am going to make it my first Ninjago build on this server. I am going to finish that project from eons ago. I am going to make the manifestation gate. And so, I started. Now, recreating it wasn't going to be as easy as I did all of my bedrock builds, obviously, in creative, so I had an infinite number of blocks and resources. Here, I was gonna have to smelt all the glass, get all of the dye to actually make it the orange color, and just do all of that. It took a while, but eventually I got it done. And because, you know, as I mentioned, this was a special build, I wanted to, you know, make the process of me making it and finishing it special. So I did something I hadn't done in years. I streamed it. Streaming was something I hadn't done since my mixed media era days, where I would like really upload kinda anything I wanted. And the last stream I did was Doki Doki Literature Club, and that stream went up pretty bad. Yeah, it was not the best. Smash cut to the arcade stream, and it was actually amazing. It did actually very decent view-wise. I had great people come over watch and be in the stream. Cheesy, Kate, Joe Pio, they all appeared, and it was just so amazing having them on, seeing them watch the stream, which just really made my day. And it made me just so happy to see them like actually be a part of me finishing something that I really was very passionate about, and something I really just wanted to finish because, you know, again, I started it so long ago, and I had to unfortunately stop due to just a bedrock moment.
Anyway. Alright, here's an Easter chicken for you, Rexter. Caitlin, you can have...
Yo.
You can have some lint I found in my pocket. Happy Easter.
Oh my gosh. Yay, thanks.
And I'm just, dude, they call me the Easter Bunny with the way I hand out gifts like that, you know, and the way I share eggs.
Don't you have a bunny skin or something?
I mean, wait. I have something that's kind of like that. Cheesy, do you not like ham? What is this?
And eventually, on that stream, it was completed. Block by block, it was crafted. My arcade cabinet finally done. I will redo that shot, but without the little tungster in the corner. So yeah, arcade cabinet finally done. But after that, I said, you know what? I could do more. What more could I possibly do, you might be asking? I mean, you might be asking if you haven't seen the other stream, and if you're not looking at the other map in the corner, which if you're looking at the map up there, just ignore that. That's something. It's nothing. Just, you know, it's not there. But yeah, what else could I do for this build? Well, add the character who made the build, right? Unagami. Holy peep, I just got a notification for a Joe Pio video. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, be sure to check it out right there. But anyways, yeah, the Unagami dragon was not part of the original build I was making, but I decided, you know what the heck, I might as well, especially after I was introduced to Litmatica by Kate and Volcanic. If you somehow don't know what that is, it's like a schematic type mod or plugin where you build in creative or I mean, you can build anything really, creative or survival. You copy the build and you can like literally just be able to recreate it anywhere else. That's what I did. I have to schematic saved right here. There's also this J mannequin, which you know I'll finish soon. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, after long centuries, I have completed my most important build, and I will not stop there. I mentioned I made a bunch of these: the Shadow Dojo, Cloud Kingdom, and they're all gone for now. From this point forward, I will try my best to recreate all of my bedrock buildings. It's gonna be hard, especially without Letmatica, but I think I should be able to do it. I'll do half on here and well, the other half in another place, which you'll see soon. Those who know. But yeah, genuinely so glad I was finally able to complete this build. The arcade cabinet, the manifestation gate, my most important build.